So the national maths hey the national hey the national maths and science students were there, and I was literally there in the same room with Mauricio. It's like, oh my god.
Early in the morning, late at night.
Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Vanessa, and I'm back at it again with obviously an excited one. Okay, so if you're new here, hi, I'm Vanessa, duh. And please kindly hit the subscribe button, like this video, share and comment. Okay, yeah, so by the title we know what this video is about. I don't have anything scripted down, I'm just talking from my head, everything from my head, like so natural and full. Okay, so without much ado, let's just get into the review. Anyways, so it's about my SHS life. Okay, so one thing about me in SHS, let me just start with by saying this. I've changed so much from SHS to university. Like so much. So in SHS, I was this kind of person who like wanted a position in the school. I wanted to become the girls prefect. Like I was so serious with my books and everything. Like everything was like I don't know, everything was more like that girl. I want to be like the perfect, like I want to be respected and all that. But bro, when I came to university, even when I was coming to university, my uncle was thinking that I might go for um SRC president or something. And it was like, it was just funny to me because I had it in my head that I'll start content creation. And I didn't start content creation at home because there was literally nowhere to go to. That I stay at Kaswa every day, from like even going to Accra in and out is like 100 cities. So if I'm going somewhere, I'm supposed to budget like 200, 300, and I wasn't working. Okay, I was just at home, so I just decided to start content creation or put so much effort into content creation when I get to school, and that was what I did. So back to SHS. Yeah, so in SHS I was this kind of person, and so I was I've always wanted to go for the girls prefect. I had it in my head that any school that I would go to. Initially, my dream SHS was Ghana National. First of all, mistake. I've not even spoken about my SHS. So the name of my SHS is Osei Trichi Senior High School. It's located in Kumasi or at Kumasi. It's actually the first senior high school to be built in Ashanti region, period. Yeah, and they are very good in sports and all that. So yeah, my dream school was Ghana National. So in my head, I knew that if I go to Ghana National, I would fight for girls' perfect position and all that. And I knew book, like the reason why I'm saying I knew book, because right now it's a whole lot of stuff. Okay, I was that brilliant. Not like the science people. I wasn't a science student. I've never been a science student. I've always been a business student. So I was a business student, and I was actually that good. Like I was okay. That even like yeah, I was okay. I was okay. So yeah. So in form one, I was being calm and everything because I wanted to go for the girl perfect. So in form two, now it was time for the girls perfect. I was actually always working with the girls perfect. My school sister Mary Foley, like sister Rahel, they were all the girls perfect. So I was literally in their lineage. I used to sleep in their room. So I was like, I was more like, oh, Vanessa is closer to the girls perfect, so she's going to become like the girls perfect or something. So now we've got into form two, like everybody has seen me. Like, anyways, I don't know, but I won't say I was that popular, but why, like, I don't know. You don't know Vanessa, like, you know Vanessa, like, yeah, you know Vanessa, yeah. Because the first day I went to school during orientation, I went to dance and I collected my name the first day. I mean, that was Friday, so the first, like, everybody knew me in school. So yeah, and I was actually nice. I was nice in SHS. I don't know right now, but I was nice. So, but I was just slim and I wasn't having ass. Yeah. So yeah, so let me just continue to the story. So now we've gotten to SHS too. Everybody is prepping, like people who want to become perfect are coming now. It's like the positions. So the girls prefect were like 6 or something. Okay, so I was more high on girls prefect. I ironed my dress. I was dressing well. Like I always dressed though because I wanted to become the girls prefect. I was dressing well, everything. Yeah. And I don't know, but there was a high chance that I might become the senior head girl or assistant head girl. Like it was obvious that I was going to be one of them. Like the chances were very high to me. That's how I saw it. Like it was very high that I was going to become one. And I think that's true. Like, yeah, it was very high that I was going to become one of them because that I was the debater for the school, like anything, like I'm coming from the debaters club, and every time they are taking debaters out, I'm like, I'm not an option. I'm like, are you being the subordinate or are you being the principal speaker? Do you get it? Or are you being the supportive speaker? So that was it. So I was in every debate. So yeah, now, so tell me why we were all prepared, everything, and one Friday, was it Friday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday. And vetting was Monday. So one Saturday, my school father was like, I should call him. Like he told somebody to come and this student come and tell me that I should call him. He wants to talk to me and everything. So there was this one guy in my class. He's called Jacob. He has my school father's number. So Saturday in the afternoon, in the evening, like we were all there, and I just stood up that I'm going to Jacob. I'm going to talk to my school father. Yeah. So I went to Jacob and I was like, Jacob, please, can you give me da 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 da's number? And he was like, oh, okay. But you see, he's part of the chaplaincy board, okay? So these chaplains have a place. Let me check if this thing is recording because I'm using the back camera. Okay, we are recording. So this chaplaincy board have a place in the school, like one classroom that they do their prayers there. And apparently, it wasn't even apparent. Like they've been warned literally not to like be praying. Like the whole school has been warned not to like be having other prayer sections on campus, excluding the Sunday ones. But this particular prayer section, my headmaster was going there at house masters were all praying with them. So it was more like something that has been accepted. Okay, it has been accepted, and yeah, because the headmaster has been there before. So tell me why I went there and I just took the number and I was coming out. I was coming out of the place and one of the chaplain members or whatever they call them was like, oh, Vanessa, you're going for the girls' prefect. Elliot is here. Elliot is going for the boys' prefect. Elliot is here. One girl be, I've forgotten her name. She was in Saba House. Ah, that girl they should give. I don't know, but like she was in Saba House. I've forgotten her name. I can't even remember her name. She has this one nice name, but she was so annoying. If she became the girls' prefect, how do you like people will go to hell because she was like so. I'm not saying strict, but she's kinda reports. Like she doesn't like. Okay, she was strict. Yeah, she's strict. Let me say that. She was strict. Forgotten her name. So she was also there. And they were like, oh, all the and we had people there who were also going for like prefects, like other positions, like dining hall prefects and everything. So they were like, oh, Vanessa, just join us and let's all of us pray. And I was like, oh, I'm going for betting on Monday, so Saturday they may vampire. They may be sick. So we're praying. We're done praying. This push let us go. I don't even understand how this thing happened. This push let us go. We're done. We've shared the grace. We're about to go out now. Then the senior assistant head of domestics, assistant head of domestics. He was the one that gave or assembled that warning that nobody should be having other prayer sections on campus. So he was the one that assembled that warning. And it was funny how there was no lights in the room that we were praying in. So we started praying like 5 o'clock, getting to like 6. So it was like there was light in the room, but after we were done, there was no lights in the room. So we were actually getting out. Like, do you understand? So that was a coincidence. So the assistant head of domestics just came there. He just came in. He came with other heads, like other house masters and everything, and they were like, "What are we doing in a dark room?" And if we say we are praying, and funny thing, the classroom in front of us or on that block, the class that comes before the class that we were praying in had lights, and the class that we were praying in didn't have lights. So it was like a bad coincidence. You cannot even explain. You cannot explain that, oh, this is where we pray all the time. And then so it was more like we are praying in darkness. What do you mean by you are praying in darkness, boys and girls? And you know one funny thing? The person that was leading the prayer is, I don't know. He's this. I've forgotten their names. He's this person who has a really nice, magical, angelical voice. If this person holds the mic that he's singing, bro, like he was that good. And but you see, the only good thing about him was the fact that he had voice and like he could sing gospel for you to even cry. But the other thing about him was that we had reports from house mistresses and masters that he has done this, he has done that, he has done this. So more like he's bad to the house mistresses and house masters. And he was the person leading us. And also a different person who was also leading us was someone who was going for the head boy when it was their turn and he didn't get. So I think they were about to leave the school. So yeah. So all this and we were like, we should get out. Hey, our senior, like I've never seen a head of domestics, assistant head of domestic that angry, but he was very angry. And do you know one funny thing? One of the housemasters that were also part of this prayer camp that I'm talking about was part of the people saying we should write our names, like we should write our names and everything. And who am I to explain myself? And mind you, that was my first day. Like it wasn't like my first day. I've been there before when I was in level 100, when I was in SHS1. That was where we came to school fresh and we would try to like guard people or take people to come into their community or something. But after that, I've not been there. Like SHS, if you tell somebody that I'm going to pray, I'm going to church or something, SHS like Vanessa, like Vanessa. Like I mean, the people who don't really know me, but the outside people see me as like I will not go to the church. Like maybe cry that I Mr. to say me pastor, but you don't. If you don't really know me, you don't know that like I'm a prayer type of person. So it was more like na Vanessa they prayer they were. So I know what I mean also so pastor because I don't show out like that part of me. So I don't know. They just took us to the class that had the lights in it and they were like, everybody should write our names. And Mr. Santi, oh yeah, I've mentioned his name. He has even retired or he has left our school or something. So yeah, so Mr. Santi was the one. I mean, there he was the head of domestics, and this man was like, everybody should write their names. And he was like, he has seen some people in the midst who are also contesting for prefectship. And if you are contesting for prefectship, and I've sounded this warning, and you are not able to follow it, what shows that yeah, you can become a head prefect or something. So it was like all those that are going for prefectship, they should stand there and they should also write their names. Hey, after that, you know what this man said? This man said, tomorrow morning he doesn't want to see us in the school. I'm like, the fuck? What you mean by you don't want to see us in the school, bro? I don't stay in Kumasi. I don't stay in Kumasi. I stay at my friend there. I stay at Castle. At that time we're in Castle, like more like I'm in Accra. I have to take Accra bus. Like I don't stay in Kumasi. This man was like, I didn't even say anything, but that was what I was saying in my head. So I went back to the dormitory and I cried. I cried my eyes. I was like, I cried. My friends were asking me why. I didn't say anything. Then the next time, Sunday morning, we went to church. We went to church. We were done with service. Now Mr. Santos said, yesterday something happened. He caught some students praying in a dark room. I must say dark room. Then they have already alarmed this warning to you people that then, and you can't follow this as a normal student. What if you become a prefect? Like you'd even lead a student like some maybe. And he was saying all that. So after he said all that, and he was like, he's come to mention the names of people who are going for prefectship. They should count themselves disqualified because you are not even coming for vetting. So count yourself out of the prefectship because you are not even getting it. Like you are not part. If you bought your forms, you've wasted money. Like you're not part. Like bro. So we're there, and they mentioned the name. Then they mentioned the name. They mentioned Vanessa J. That was when I realized that oh, people actually like me. Like people would actually vote for me or something. Because when they were like Vanessa J, I was sitting at a particular place, right? And I was sitting with my friends. I remember I was sitting with Theria, Janet, and Shoa. Yeah. So when they said Vanessa J, Me, I already knew. My friends already knew. So I've already started crying. When they said Vanessa J, everybody, like even the form threes, everybody was like, oh, that was when the thing hits me. I said, ah, come and see me. Like I was crying like this. I was just crying. And I couldn't control myself to the extent that when we closed the church, like the form threes were coming to me, like it's like they were like, oh, leave her alone. Like more like I was scared. They were like, "Oh, you push leave here, me, Vanessa. Let's go." Like, oh, most of the seniors, like, I mean, most of the sisters, like, consoled me. I've forgotten their names, but I know their faces. Or most of them consoled me. Yeah, to the person is crying. Don't touch her. Like, you see those things. That my school sister, Star Mary, she was the girls' prefect. She ordered me to her room, like all the seniors, all the sisters were checking up on me. Oh, Vanessa. Oh, everybody that sees me and is my friend on campus. Oh, Vanessa, sorry, okay. Vanessa, sorry, okay. Vanessa, sorry, okay. Vanessa, sorry, okay. I was like, anyways, it is what it is. And on so they didn't vet the girls perfect on Monday. So on Tuesday, they started vetting the girls perfect. I don't know. Something told me, hey, I remember Janet was just following. We had class, but I had to go for vetting, and Janet was just following me. No, I think one guy who was also part of us that were caught went for vetting, and they asked him like, why did he do that? And he explained, and they actually vetted him, so he was still through. So he gave us the rest morale that's like we should do this and this and this. So yeah, we went and my friend Janet was so the Tuesday that I was supposed to go and vet, and everything was basa because I knew I wouldn't go. I haven't printed my friending my his is it oh what the god I've forgotten the name. The thing that you read. Oh god, please remind me. I've forgotten. Like I can't remember. I've forgotten. Anyways, I don't want to stress my brain because I can't remember. So yeah, I went to like now I've not printed it and everything. So that morning they were like they've mentioned I was the first person on the list too. I've not printed anything. Then people were saying, ah, Vanessa, they are mentioning your name. I was like, I'm coming. My friend Janet was following me. Oh, Janet did so well. Janet was following me. Like, she was following me everywhere. We had to skip class. Janet skipped class because of me. She was just following me. She was just following me, holding my bag for me. Like, oh my God, Janet, and everything. So we went to print and like they said, when I got to where they were, they're like, oh, they've mentioned your name like 5 times. I was like, they've mentioned my name. Somebody they said I'm not even part. So after like somebody went, so they were literally down with the girls prefect too. Like you bought me doing first, crowd. They were literally down with the girls prefect and everything. So I went to I went to the vetting room and they were like, what's your name? And I was like, my name is Vanessa AJ. And that one man, he was part of the disciplinary committee. He was like, wait, Vanessa J, let me check if your name is here. Get when he checked that my name was there, he was like, get out, get out. I was like, say, please. You people don't follow school rules. You want to become madam, get out. I was like, say, please. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me and I knelt down. I think I didn't tell anybody this. I knelt down in the waiting room. I was crying. And one madam, the assistant house mistress or something, Miss Madam Florence. And I was her student. She said I told you guys that I was like I had brain, like I was that brilliant in school. And she was teaching us, so she knows like her class. When she comes to the class, it's me that should give her like you see this kind of girls in the class. So Madam Florence was just looking at me like this, like she's not bold. Like oh no, I'm not saying she's not bold. Like she's not giddy giddy. She's like calm, so she cannot like stand up or something for me. And I understood her. And she was like, you Vanessa, go, we'll call you, okay, go, we'll call you. But that disciplinary, that man, damn, I don't even know his name, and I don't even want to know his name. That man sagged me like, and I was like, hey, I know this man. I don't know, but in my head, I was praying like a kid, like something should happen so that in the future when I grow, like, I mean, your kids will come to me for work and they will not get and everything, like those childish things. So that was it. and that was why I couldn't get a girls prefect. But something happened, right? Something, I think it turned. So now that I didn't get a girls prefect, I was contesting for the WDS presidents, Writers and Debaters Society presidents, which I think was obvious I'll get. I think, where is my certificate? I'm coming. Let me go and get my certificate. Let me check if this thing's still recording. You guys, my phone is on 10, so we have to do everything quick. So yeah. So I went for the writers and debaters debaters president, and that one, like, everybody knew that Vanessa they should get because she's part of the debaters. Like, then that one, she wasn't voting, it was vetting who would they give it to, and they obviously gave it to me. So yeah, and it was like something like even if I didn't contest. So this is my, oh, it's even dirty, but it doesn't matter. This is my certificate for, I don't know if you guys can see, but I hope you guys can see. This is my certificate for certificate of honor. This certificate is awarded to AJ Vanessa for outstanding performance, dedication, and hard working for 2022-2023 academic year. Position held WDS president. Period. And this was my certificate for Love FM High School debates. Yeah, I was a participant for my school. And you know what happened? This WDS president came with, I mean, it came with something huge, unexpected. I don't know, but I don't know. Like, God, thinking about it is so crazy right now because from where to where? So I just became the Writers and Debaters Society president, and it got to the point where you have to go for Love FM High School debates. And my school has not been able to cross to the like Love FM High School debates in years. Like, so it was more like it was a neck bone. So we had to like crack it. And I told myself, I was like, God, no, like one thing I've been praying for, I don't know what happened, I don't know why I was like that, but one of the things I was praying for was that if I get to a case, like any SHS that I go to, I want to like do something like that. I want to set a record, like I want to change something. I want it to be like, oh, when it was Vanessa's thing, this happened. Like, do you get it? So that was why I wanted to become the girl. Like I just had a passion to change something. Like I just felt like I had to like do something, like set a record, like leave a mark. Even if I became the girls' professor, I would have been strict. Like you cannot play around me. But that's one thing my friends didn't know because everybody knew that, oh, Vanessa is jovial. I'll be the girl standing in front of or in the middle of the whole house and I'll be dancing and everybody's looking at me. So they were like Vanessa is jovial and everything. So but one thing I know I'll become strict. I'll become strict. My friends kind of like actually. Anyways, it's fine. So I had this and I don't know. So it was time for Love FM High School debate. And I remember there is this prayer sound on YouTube. I found it on YouTube. Yeah, by the girl Victoria and Apostle Joshua Selman. So it's like a prayer and an AI chant mixed together. And it's 6 hours long. And I think I was having a tablet. One of my school stands were having a tablet or something. So that was what I was using. So every time I'll be playing this song, I'll be playing the AI and I'll be praying. Even when we are sitting in the bus and we are going to perform or we are going to deliver a debate, I'll just be using that thing to pray. I'll just be praying like in my head. And we actually crossed, so it was time for Love FM High School debate. We crossed the round of 16. That was like a neck bone. When we crossed, I remember when we came back to the school, we got down from the bus and my debate patron was like, finally. And I was like, yes, God, like I'm excited. And tell me why on Wednesday, I don't know what came over me. I didn't go to worship, like Wednesday morning worship. And I heard Master too, when he mentions your name and you are not there, obviously you are doing something. And he doesn't like it when you don't come for assembly. Like, he will vex, like, bro, you're about to board nights. I heard Master was like that strict. So they were like, I wasn't there. I don't even remember. I don't even know where I was. So I wasn't there. They were just mentioning my name. I heard myself was like, who is that girl? Vanessa J. She's really good. She's very, very good. Eh? Then she's good. I listened to her debates. I was even bragging. I don't even know her, but when I went, I was just bragging about her. That's, oh yeah, I trained her from SHS. I was like, hey, this man. I trained her from her JHS to SHS. That's why she's good. My headmaster was like, because of us, he was able to be granted an interview about the Love FM high school debates. How does he think his students are doing? So it was actually on FM. Was on OK FM, and I heard my student to say that he mentioned my name. He said I'm a very good student and everything. So like he was just giving me praises at the worship, but I wasn't there. So the next worship, I went and he literally called me in front of the whole school and was like, the last time when I mentioned Vanessa J, she didn't come up. Where is she? That time so I was sitting outside and my friends were actually like, so our hall is big, right? But it's not that big. So sometimes some people are supposed to sit outside. So I didn't go in this, so I was sitting outside. So he mentioned my name and I was sitting alone, so I had to walk through the crowd. Oh my god, I had to walk through the crowd. He was like, where is she? They're like, Stephanie, she is coming. Like, you should clap for her, you should clap for her, clap for her. I went and I went to stand in front of the whole school. I was like, you've done really well. I heard myself like, you've done really well, okay? Then. To the extent that like I was just being called to the headmaster's office like mad. Every small time. Vanessa, the headmaster wants to see you. Every small time, Vanessa, the headmaster wants to see you. Like, it was so nice. So yeah. I think my phone is going off, so let me check. Calling me. So yeah, any small time they're calling me to the headmaster's office. It was so nice. Like I felt fulfilled. I was like, at least even we're not able to win the Love FM high school debates, but I tried my best. Like I did something. And I was like, what if I was a girls' prefect? I wouldn't have gotten the chance to like actually be doing all these debates and other stuff. And I was so excited. I felt so fulfilled. And I'm actually happy right now talking about it because yeah, everything happens for a reason. Moral lesson, everything happens for a reason. If you don't get something, God knows why he didn't let you get it. Yeah. And I don't know, you guys, when I go to SHS3, I became part of like the stubborn people. Like, oh my god, like you let me just not go there. Like I was all the teachers like doing like every day, like they see me on campus. I mean, even our father, we had this man like father will be like, hey Vanessa, why you can see you? Me baby, me can see, but it's like more like it's like yeah, that girl, like they want to talk to you, you see. Yeah, all those times Mr. Santi was praising me. But I think even though I think he knew that I was a girl that he started from the vetting, but that time that man wasn't there. Um that man that disciplinary. Oh, like I'm just remembering a lot of things. The last time we were called, do you know, I actually found myself in the same space with the National Maths and Science quiz students because our headmaster was like, he'd make sure that we all pass. Like, so the National Maths, hey, the national, hey, the National Maths and Science students were there, and I was literally there in the same room with Mauricio. Like, oh my god, it was so brilliant, and I admired them all the time. I found myself some people that I was even shy of, like the NSMQ students. I literally found myself in the same space with the NSMQ students, and I think I they asked me something and I said something and like everybody was laughing. Oh my god, I don't know their joy. Anyways, yeah, so it was a memorable thing. So moral lesson: when God doesn't give you something you want, He knows why He's not giving it to you. He knows there is something better and bigger than that. Yeah, that's it. That's the moral lesson. And yeah, God's time is the best. He literally knows what he's doing. So yeah, that's it. Just believe in him and trust in him. You know, after all these girls professional, I didn't stop praying. But I also have another story about my SHS. Like I have like hilarious SHS stories. Anyways, this brings us to the end of the video. Yeah. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share, comment your thoughts, everything. And let me know if you were able to watch to this end. I would love you. I mean, I love you already. And let me tell you guys are like now my besties. So it's hi besties because I literally don't have besties. Maybe I'll get one in the future and I'll change. No, I'll not change your name because you're literally there. So into more be number one or be number two. Why? So yeah, so that was my SHS life. I have other SHS stories coming up, so stay tuned and I'll not keep you waiting. Thank you, promise. I mean, thank you, promise. Thank you for watching and see you in my next one. Bye.